Hello and welcome to another video from ParaPlays, and in this video we're going to be looking at some of the experiences in the Vive. Absolutely an amazing series of demos for people to try. I know possibly many of you have already seen these Vives, but I thought I'd give you my thoughts on this. And you know what, I could just stay here in virtual reality playing with these balloons all day long. Worth every single penny, Mr. HTC Vive. That's all you needed to do, was just create a balloon machine, and I could sit here happily for hours just looking at the balloons. Anyway, I digress. Let's move on. So today we're going to be looking at the Catapult machine, and this has got some real character in here with the orbs. And if you'll excuse me, I just want to play with a few more balloons. Lots of detail in the actual lab here. There's a guy over there playing drums on the actual boxes. Awesome. So let's jump into the Catapult, get in the warehouse and cause some damage.
Approach the calibration unit and begin calibrating cores.
So here we are, we've got to calibrate the cores, and in order to do that, basically we've got to blow them up. It's crazy. Another one of those Valve sense of humour, really. And the idea is to blow as many boxes up here in the warehouse using the dynamite. And the blue ones, if we actually get those, we get a tracer core, which leaves a line on the catapult so we know where it's actually going to go. So they're really quite valuable. As you can see, we're completely immersed in virtual reality here, so there's stuff all around us going on. And if we grab this, it's crazy. You can actually feel the cable in virtual reality with the haptic feedback. So this little thing is going to raise the catapult up and down. Again, the interaction in here is brilliant, and I like sitting on this side actually because you can see the boxes go down into the void down below us. And we've got 5 balls. These are the cores, should I say. And up here, those are the number of cores at the top that we've got left, and the bar below. Once we actually start to destroy these boxes, it'll build this bar up. When it gets to the end, we get another core. And it's as simple as that. It's only a little tech demo, but you know what? It's really, really good fun on this. Crank your sound up and your bass, and when the explosions goes off, especially really close to you, it's absolutely ace. So I'm actually playing this seated, so you can see. So this first one, I'm going to pull it back and let's have a little listen. Very nice. And the next one I'm going to pull, you have a listen. They've all got personalities. It's quite fun, all part of the Valve universe. And you can see it's starting to go up there. When it fills up, we get another ball.
What, what happened to the other guy? Is he okay? I thought, calibration would take a little longer than that. He's not, is he done already? You know what? I'm sure it's fine. You guys know what you're doing.
So that was a rather bad shot, but what you can do is now, because we've got this previous shot here, if I pull that back, and I know I want to go left or up or slightly higher, you can line it up exactly, and this is like the tool that you can use in order to be able to get the shot you want. Now this is a tracer core, these are what you want. These are the ones we want, because it leaves a tracer line, meaning it's easier to aim for the ones that are far away, such as the exploding barrels, etc, etc. So let's do a couple more and see if we can smash them down.
Yes. Rhythms.
Bloody terrible.
Ladies and gentlemen on the airplane, welcome to the inaugural flight of the Aperture Science Core-driven Air Travel Initiative.
Damage threshold reached. Sending report.
I am the Investigation Corps. I am here to investigate the ongoing damage to the storage annex, of which you are the primary suspect. And I gotta tell you, it does not look good for you. Guilty!
This is the one we want. This is tracer core. So now we can decide exactly what we want to hit, and we know it's where it's going to go exactly. So let's get a big boom here. Here we go.
Wilson. I'm the boring, hard-boiled core. Button up a minute and my little keeper.
The amazing thing with VR is sometimes you forget, I'm just sat at my desk here, but there really does feel like there's a perception of depth there. Definitely feels like it's lower than me. I know that makes no sense to somebody who's never tried VR, but it really does feel like if I get to the edge here and look over the edge, there is a slight vertigo effect. It really does work. Yes, the resolution is low, and there is screen door, but once you actually get in and start playing, it kind of disappears somewhat. It's only when you start to really think about it and analyze it is when it starts to cause the problems.
The investigation corps was killed in the performance of his duties.
I am the Climate Change Awareness Corps. Please calibrate me so that I may cause climate change and raise awareness of the changes I am making to the climate.
Because this is only a tech demo, I really do wish there was like a friend's scoreboard or a global scoreboard. Something to keep coming back at. As I said, some of the demos that were within the lab really could be games within themselves, or even mini games, you know, that they could develop a little bit further and just say maybe charge $3 or $4 or something like that. Wow, that was a good shot. Especially with the other arcade game that is in the lab that I'll be looking at in another game, which actually, while I'm here and discussing it now, is the most amazing VR experience I've had, barring the gallery. But I'll talk about those in another video, and for now, let's get this. We haven't got many cores left, so it looks like it's going to be game over any second now. Here's my last ball. Core, get it right.
To enable emergency preparedness protocols. Everyone panic!
And with that pitiful $12 million. Flipping, I've had up to 40 at some points. Very, very poor. And one of the tracer cores is now going to come up, tell me what he thinks, and spin around shouting, "Tracer core. Awesome." The blue ones are definitely the ones you need to be aiming for.
Look at that score! Roar! Tracer core! Breaking the fourth wall! Tracer core.
So generally, I think the best way to do it is once you get a tracer core is to aim for more tracer cores, because obviously it's going to bring more crates down. Just so much detail in these demos, just things of interest, and it really does feel like that box is, you know, 2 foot in front of me. It's one of the things I really like about the Valve demos. I think they've realized that mega far distances are not the strength of the Vive. I mean, there's definitely a presence there of me looking over the edge. Things up close are just fantastic in the Vive. They've really got an amazing presence, and such as this thing here, it really does feel like that cable's in my hand because of the haptic feedback. Absolutely brilliant. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've been ParaPlaysVR, and I'm going to be looking at some more games and experiences in the lab coming real soon. Thanks for watching, subscribe and all that goody stuff. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.